Hello everybody. Right, today I have a review for you. I know, it's been a while. For those of you that have been asking about my thumb, no, I haven't had any steroid injections because they have referred me back to rheumatology because they think I've got EDS. Some of you have said this in the past, I'm sure you guys should be my doctors. I'm sure you said this in the past. Anyway, so I'm in pain, but it's okay. Because I want my injections and I'm not allowed them. So, what's in here? Melodysusie have sent me a package. So, I opened it to check who it was from. Because I didn't know. It's Melodysusie. And it's the Athena cordless nail drill. I'm presuming it's charged. I don't even know. So, I'll have to see. If it's cordless. Oh, okay, this way around, silly me. Packaging's really nice. Really nice. I like it a lot. Okay, so I need to charge it before I can use it, which is fine, I'll do that. It also includes the drill bits and tells you what they're for. Gives you step by step. Even talks about contraindications, which I really like. And there's a service email. There's some demonstrations there of how to use it. I'm impressed actually, because especially with things like the contraindications, then I don't see them mentioned as much as they should be. So there's a warranty as well. We like that. I'm going to go and charge it, and then we can give it a good go. Let's have a little look then. We'll just see what's in there. So obviously this is the handpiece. It's pretty light. I mean, I've got a bad thumb and I'm sorry, I've got the frog in my throat today. So I use a Melodysusie efile already. I use this one, but I can't remember what the name of it is. It's my favourite in the whole world. And because it's got a soft handpiece, it's like rubbery and soft, and obviously with joint pain it's quite handy. I'm just going to see if they've got a model. US-801 is the model of this one, and I've had this for ages and ages. I can't even remember how long I've had it for. Before the pandemic, put it that way. So this is a beautiful colour, can we just say that? And I love this. This is like a little cute detail. I really like this. Obviously, you've got unlocking and locking, so you put your piece in. That's your protector. Don't lose that. So many people, including me, lose these, but they stop crap getting up the end. They stop the risk of it becoming compacted with dust and dirt. And then obviously you've got your indicator here. So you've got your forward and reverse. Plus and minus, so to take the power up and down, put the power on. Obviously we've got no charge at the moment. There's the charging area. It comes with the charging lead. So I've got a phone charger next to me, so I shall pop it on charge and I'll let you know how long it takes to charge up. Oh, there's also a large barrel bit in there. And it's a flat top, and I'm really interested about that. It's a medium grit. These are good for hard gel. So I'm happy about that. These are more preppy type and finish filing, like around the cuticle area. Obviously, you've got your sanding bands. So you've got everything you need. You've got everything you need to get going. Right, let's pop this in here. Okay, there's the indicator to say it's charging. Let's see if it tells me how long it should charge for. Needs to be charged fully to ensure optimum performance. It doesn't say how long that takes. I'm assuming it'll probably stop flashing or something. There's normally a visual indicator, isn't there? So in the meantime, these are the bits. So you've got your mandrel bit. These go on there. There's also some sanding bands in there, which looks like they've got cute little jumpers on. Cuticle bit. You can use these for your sidewalls and your cuticle area. That would be a good debulking potentially, because it's not super coarse, but it might be good for hard gel. Oh, don't use that on a natural nail though, obviously, because that's a medium grit. That's too much for a natural nail. These are your natural nail work, and you can see the difference because they don't have, you know, big teeth in them. They're just slightly rough around the edges. Okay, I'll be back. I just want to say the colour on this is described as purple, but to me it's pink, but that's just my eyes, I expect. It is more purpley actually, because that's more pinky, isn't it? I can't see the RPM on it. I'm looking and looking and looking, but I might just not be noticing. But I should say, I mean, if somebody who wanted to just do their nails from home came to me and said, Sarah, what would you recommend efile wise? I'd say don't. Until you know what you're dealing with, please don't get like a big unit efile because you'll do yourself damage. These are quite, I've tried one of these from Madame Glam before, and it was very gentle. And it was perfect for like prepping and just gentle work. But you can still do damage. So you must be careful. Really need to know what you're doing. Even pros make mistakes with e-files, and because we often work with powerful e-files, the mistakes can be really horrible. Like I've slipped up before, and my e-file slipped, and I took a chunk here, and it's never grown back properly. Look, it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced, next to childbirth and hip replacements. But you know what I'm saying. You've got to be careful, because that's not messing about. That was a chunk right out of there, and it was really poorly. So be careful, treat these with respect, go gentle. You're better off doing more passes at a lower rotation than whacking it up high, slipping and cutting yourself open. You don't want that. We're still charging. I don't think it would work now. I'm impatient. I'm going to let it charge. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Okay, I've got my cup of tea. I genuinely have got my cup of tea. And this took, I would say, about 20 minutes to charge fully. I'm assuming it's charged fully because the light stopped flashing. So if I do, I don't know if you're supposed to hold it. No, I should really read the book, shouldn't I? Release the handpiece, press the on off button for 2 seconds to turn the device on or off. Okay, so, right, my nails are shot. Look, they're an absolute mess, and they're breaking, they need sorting out. I'm going to do a manicure on a separate video, but I will prep them on this video. I'll prep this hand anyway on this video. So let me just push my cuticles back all the way up to my neck. That's not my catchphrase. A lady that I know in the nail world says it on TikTok, and it makes me laugh, and it's stuck in my head now. So every time I think about pushing cuticles back, my brain goes all the way up to your neck. I can't find my cuticle pusher. Oh, where's that gone then? Hang on a sec. Okay, I have it. Right, so there's a big side here and a small side here. We're going to use the big side for my thumb. Push back the cuticles gently. I'm quite sensitive, so I have to go really gentle, otherwise it hurts me. I'm a sensitive little flower. And these have not like been touched for a while. Like these have really overgrown. My cuticles are practically dripping off the end of my fingers. So I'm gonna try and push them back. I'll leave the e-file to do a lot of the work. These are really stuck. Oh, this is gonna be a good test for the e-file because these are sticky. Really sticky. Okay. So we'll take this bit out. And what I'm looking for is a bit that I can use to release all this non-living tissue from my lateral folds on my cuticle. I want to push it back, right, effectively, efficiently, and safely. So let's see what they would recommend. Under nails. Oh, do they mean when you turn them upside down? Cuticles and sidewalls. Okay, so that's a good one. What one's that? Small. Oh, there's lots here, right. So we've got the cone, which is that one. That's what they recommend for that. What's the needle head then? And what's this big one? They haven't got this big one on there, have they? Small barrel, is that the big one? Oh, is that the needle head? Okay, rounded bit. Yeah, I've got it. That's for back filling. Okay, infills we would call it. So that's for the nail edge. Okay. So we're looking at the cone, which is that one. All right, let's go with that. I'm just following their instructions. I know how to do what I'm doing, but what I'm saying is for somebody that would need to look, oh, now I'm going to have trouble because I've got a really bad hand. There we go. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. These seem to be much harsher grit sanding bands, like properly, like strong ones, whereas these are like your 180s, which you would use. Okay, so we're going to take the cone bit as explained by them. Remember, don't lose that bit. Pop it back in your duvery. Keep it safe. Pop it in. Oh, it goes all the way down, look, so we need to kind of tighten that up before it gets... Oh, that's nice and secure. Okay. Turn it on for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Oh! Which rotation are we in? Right, so you've got 3 speed settings. The noise is minimal, vibration is minimal. That's the first, can you hear that? I'm just going to see which way that's going. So because these bits are safe, you can literally... Oh, it tickles. So let's see what it's like on the lowest setting. All right, that's perfectly fine for natural nail work. I wouldn't need to go any higher than that at all. This bit fits in really nicely down your lateral folds. See all that sticky residue? I'm just gently, literally massaging that away. Now I'm doing one side, obviously, because I'll switch rotation. This was a really sticky one, so let's see how we cope with this. Oh yeah, off it comes. Nice. It was really stuck on that nail plate. I could feel it gripping. And to be honest, it's more painful for me and dangerous because of my my grip to try and shove too hard with a cuticle pusher. It's much more safe for me to just get a little thing like this and whiz around it. Okay, look at that, all that sticky cuticle there. It's non-living tissue, it just grows through and under and just attaches to the nail plate. There's a little bit of product on the nail there. This is really lifting well and it's really comfortable to use. Okay, so and then I don't know if you switch rotation while it's working. Could you do that? You don't do that with the big files. Yeah, it just says change the rotation, so... Okay, so it slows itself down and then changes rotation. That's really good because my other one, you have to switch it off. It's bad. You don't do it while it's running. We're getting right down there as well, so any bits of dry nail, like skin hang nails, bits like that, you might be able to massage them away quite easily. If they're stubborn, you might have to nip, but it's a bit like holding a large pen. It's working really well. I don't know if you can hear my blinds flapping in the wind. I just wanted some fresh air because I'm really stuffy and nasally. It's probably because I need to vacuum clean because I'm super dust sensitive and super bad at cleaning. Okay, look at that. That's released a lot. So that's then... Okay, so let's slow that down and then turn it off. Release that one. Then I'm going to use this one. This is a ball bit. Again, I'm just going to set where I want it to be in how I like to work. Turn it on. Now it's already set. It automatically comes on in a forward rotation. And it's too fast already. So I'm going to set it down to the bare minimum. I wonder, The slightly faster settings I would assume are for like removing a bit of gel off the nail plate. I would be careful though, if it's not something you're used to doing. This is a really nice size ball bit actually. I prefer it to my other one. My other one's a bit smaller than this, I think, because it certainly doesn't feel as good. Mind you, it is a bit old. Look at that, it's massaging. You see the difference between what's left there and what's massaged away nice and easily. And it literally feels like a massage. It's comfortable, it doesn't hurt, the speed's great. In a way, it's nice just pressing a button and having a speed setting, and then you're not questioning, oh, should I put it at this RPM or that RPM? If you're not confident, you just switch rotation. There we go. You can just know that the first light is the RPM you need. Look at that. Aha! Look at that. Oh, I'm happy. I hate cuticle prep, and I don't really like having to nip anything. If I can avoid it and just get it massaged away. Then I would rather do that. And it's pushing it right back, exposing more of the nail plate. There's a little bit there. I might switch rotation on that bit and just see if I can get him off, because I know he's there, I can see him. There we go. I see ya. I see you. Wow. Okay. And stop. Just one push to stop, and it turns itself off. Let's remove the dust. Where's Gerald? Gerald! Here we are. Well, look. No nasty lines in the nails, no damage, no indentations. Oh, my washing machine's really loud. Hang on a sec. It's having an argument with a quilt, that's why. It's looking really nice, actually. I'm really impressed with that. If I go back in now and give them a little nudge back, oh, it feels really nice. There's no stickiness, there's no clinging. It's removed all of that successfully. I can't feel anything stuck. I may be inclined to nip that little bit there because it would annoy me. But that's really good. I am impressed. Do you know what? I might be inclined to use this for all my prep and then just use my other Melodysusie efile for debulking and removing, because this is really handy and it saves bringing out a unit and all that sort of thing, and it takes 20 minutes to charge. So I'm really, really impressed with it. What can I say? And the bits are really good. Actually, I better put this one back in, hadn't I? Make sure there's no dust in there. Pop him in. Yeah, I'm really impressed. That has definitely passed the Mrs. B test. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose we could prep the nail plate with it. Let me just nip these other little bits off. Okay, so some people do this, some people don't. I don't really have an opinion on it, because I feel like if you know what you're doing and you're controlled, and it's done safely, it's fine. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. But some people use a sanding band to prepare the natural nail plate. Now, it depends on the RPM. You've got to have it down low, because you've got to imagine what would a hand file be touching your nail at, you know? Don't turn it up high, that's ridiculous. You don't need gouges. I see so many videos of like prepped nails and they literally look like someone's come and claw scratched across. You don't need that. If your product isn't sticking, then change product or up your prep. And if you don't like using an efile for prep, which I completely understand, I even have an advanced nail prep course for natural nail prep. So these bits, they go on here like this. Oh, I can hear the wind picking up. How exciting. It's not really. We've had a crappy storm this week. Okay. Lock him in. turn him on. He's going to automatically go on forward at number 2, but we don't want that. We want number 1. Right down low. If I can do it on my hand like that and it doesn't hurt, that's okay. To be honest, I feel like it's too powerful for that. Yeah. I'm not going to do it. I feel like this drill is actually more, it's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm not going to use it for natural nail prep in that sense. So I use it for my cuticle prep, but I think it's more powerful than it looks. Because when I felt that sanding band on, I was like, nah, it feels too strong, too powerful. So I think this would actually, and I'm surprised at this. Whoa, can you hear that? I think I better close my window, hang on. Ooh. I actually think this might be a debulker. Shall we have a little look? I happen to have my Eliana hand here with an acrylic set on it. Hang on. I would just need to adjust it a little bit. Okay. Oh, this seems so sad to do this, doesn't it? I'll have to be really careful of the hand, obviously, because I don't want to ruin it. But I'm going to try this. I'm going to take, I won't use the ceramic bit. I'll take one of, actually, oh, I don't know. Let's try the ceramic bit first, and then we'll try one of my extreme bits. This has a blocker on as well for the dust, which is nice. So we are going to be in forward motion, but we're going to be on the maximum speed, I would say, for this. Let's just see what happens. What? Okay, so what I would say from that right there, I don't know if the efile's capable of debulking an acrylic nail, but the bit would be capable of taking like your gel polish off, because the bit is only medium. So let's experiment and take my 4XL coarse bit, wherever it is. This big daddy. This is the one that chewed up my finger. He's dusty because I left him out. I didn't put him back in his box. I don't use them on people, I only use them on me. See the teeth on that, Jesus. Right, okay. So we'll try it and see. Right, so I've popped my coarse bit in. These are sharp. I wouldn't recommend using these at all unless you're used to an efile, you're experienced, and try and get ones with safety tops. So at least if you're going close, they scare me. But they're really good for debulking. So I'm going to turn it on. Now this is the second speed. Let's see how it copes. I mean, it's debulking, but I think we could go faster and have more success because I could hear the drag on it. I mean, it is debulking. It will debulk. It 100% will debulk. Should we do a comparison? Would that be helpful? This is my other Melodysusie. I've given you the model number. It is US hyphen, which is the line. I'll show you it if you can see it. Oh gosh, this might be difficult. I'll put it in the description. It's US hyphen 801. So I'm going to use the same bit. Let's take it out of here. Let's put the chucky bit in. Okay, and then this one in here. We're going to go forwards, and we're going to go maximum speed on this efile. Wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. Understandably, got some heat coming off there though. Understandably, there is a difference. However, this will debulk just at a slower rate, it would most definitely debulk hard gel. There won't be a problem with that. So if you don't want a big file, this would work for you. I wanted to test it because until you compare things, you don't really know. The power is obvious within a unit. They've got more power, they've got more torque. But this is really good. It's good for prep. It's good if you're mobile. You can definitely debulk gel with it, 100%. And acrylic, you can, but you'd have to have a little bit of patience. But still, I'm really impressed. So I will leave the link for this down below. And you know, I'm not paid to review this. They have sent me this, but I'm not paid to do it. And if I don't like it, I'll tell you. Because I've done that before with other things. I'm very honest about it. And yes, I will use this again. This will be in my regular nail use. So I would definitely recommend it. Thank you to Melodysusie for sending it to me. I'll put the links in the description box. And yeah. Happy days. I will see you. My next video will be sorting out these ugly mugs of mine. So I'm going to decide what to do with it. I think they'll just be short for now. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Take care. Tally bye.